How's it going, guys? Tailpiece height. We're kind of getting into nerd territory here, but you have to tread a little carefully. The previous owner of my Les Paul screwed the tailpiece all the way down to the body. Now, there are differing opinions on the perceived tonal benefits of doing that, so I thought I would just do a quick video comparing the two on my guitar. Apparently it might be different for different guitars. You can let me know in the comments if you have experience of doing this to your own guitar and what the results were. It might also affect the playability, the string tension, to do with the break angle of the saddle. So right now, because I play a bit of slide, I've been winding the action up a little bit, and the break angle of the saddle is now so steep that it's starting to catch the back edge of the tune-o-matic bridge. So I'm just going to give you a clean example and a dirty example of having it all the way down, and I'm going to go pretty extreme for when I wind it up, because otherwise you might not be able to hear the difference at all. So I've heard these examples now, and I think I can hear a slight difference. It is a minimal difference. I wouldn't have said it was anything you couldn't EQ out. There is a not insignificant tension difference on the strings, and for me, when the tailpiece is higher, there's a slight high-end loss. And I would say that this is my theory, is that the string tension is causing that. If you were to put a 24 scale on a telly, like the Warmoth conversion necks, in fact Warmoth have got a good video of that on their YouTube, there's a little bit of high-end loss. I think that you could bring that back with EQ, but that's what I reckon is the difference, which would mean if my theory is correct, that it'll be incremental. If you drop the bridge in stages, you'll get some of that high end back, and the tension will increase gradually. So it becomes just a matter of personal preference. In terms of sustain, I'm not really hearing it, I'm not really feeling it. It seems to be exactly the same to me. So, you know, this whole thing, it has to be actually touching the face of the guitar, or some people saying like washers and that kind of stuff. I don't know. You know what? I was reading in some forums and people are actually getting angry with each other. I mean, can you imagine that? People getting angry about the height of another man's tailpiece. There are many things in the world to get angry about, but this is probably not a battle worth picking. So, you know, be nice in the comments. The other thing is I can hear people in the comments going, well, if you played in a certain way on a certain sound, then we'd all be able to hear the difference. I think you can hear it from the examples I've given. If you can't hear it from the examples I've given, then you can't hear it. I mean, if you've got to play in a certain way on a certain sound with the wind blowing a certain direction, then what difference does it make? You're not going to hear that in a mix, you're not going to hear that in a band environment. And to be honest, it was very difficult for me to remember what the sound was when I changed the bridge height. I had to take the tension off the strings, adjust the bridge, and then bring it back up to pitch. By which point I'd forgotten what it was that I was listening to. So, I mean, I'm really basing my judgment on this from what I've recorded, and that's why I did this test. Anyway, I hope you got something out of the video. If you did, maybe give it a like or a share. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.